Nags to me is someone who I personally look up to. He's someone who is an idol to me. He's someone that shows that you can really honestly be yourself without actually being afraid.
Somebody who would do anything for anyone that he feels like he can help out.
He's a friend of the community. He is a person that truly, truly changes lives.
Nagzz21. Many don't know what this means or who this is, but to many others, he is someone that has shined a beacon of light onto hundreds of thousands of online viewers. A positive role model who strives every day to make people happy. Today, his journey of how he got to this point, the actual life of an online content creator, and the community surrounding him will be revealed. This is the story of Nagzz21, spark of a community.
I am Joey Bagels, aka Nagzz21. I live in New York City. I am a full-time content creator, and my real name is actually Mike. I've been in the marketing world for 4 to 5 years prior to doing this. I got my degree in business marketing, my bachelor's degree, and I love what I do. It's an enjoyment. I've been doing it now full-time for almost a year that's coming up. So I stream live online to multiple people on different platforms, and I'm a quote-unquote creative influencer is what they like to call me, and I wouldn't change it for a thing. My channel before vrchat and before all this started happening, I actually made videos on funny stuff that happened online. So I would pull some funny content that you would see online on Facebook and Twitter, and I would just kind of, make like a comedy routine over it.
It was me and my friends back in the day, baking in the sun. The weed's gonna decay, doing the running man backwards, aka the jerk. I command starship fleets like Captain Kirk.
I had a little group of fans that, watched, probably like 20 to 30 people, had almost 800 subscribers, and I worked full time. So I would work all the way through and then stay up super late at night just to, please these like 20 to 30 people who watched, because I just loved entertaining people. I loved, making them laugh.
But Uncle, where did you find these dinosaurs? I built this park. Look in the distance.
So what made me choose vrchat? So I actually had an Oculus headset a long time ago. I kind of sat there collecting dust. I had it for a while. Actually, when it first came out, even before they had controllers for it.
The Oculus Rift is one of many virtual reality headsets, or VR for short. It requires a high-end PC to run and costs $399 itself, but it allows you to experience games in a way you never have before. When you move your head to look around, it happens inside VR. You're able to move your hands and arms via controllers, interact with the environment around you, and essentially be inside any game that supports VR.
And what made me choose vrchat to switch over from the funny videos that I did was I was actually laid off from my job, from my marketing job prior. The company wasn't doing so great. They had to make layoffs. I was one of the earliest ones there. So unfortunately they had to let me go. And I was a little bit, bummed, especially since I'm such a hard worker and I loved marketing. It's my passion. I just, I looked at the headset. I said, hey, let me try this out. And I did. And I found a game called vrchat.
vrchat is a virtual reality social hub that allows you to talk to and meet new people who can design their own characters and worlds to be whatever they want and whoever they want in a game. It is able to be played with a desktop only, but the full experience is gained wearing a virtual reality headset.
Something that's arriving.
Whoa! Oh God! Whoa! No. Whoa! Dude! It's coming for us, man!
Apocalypse! It's the apocalypse!
Oh man!
It's coming!
What the heck?
And I saw the amazing people I was meeting in there, the strangers that I was becoming friends with. And I said, I gotta show this to the world. It's a beautiful thing. And it was picking me up, and it was just giving me motivation to, be happy, again, on such a little, a down point in my life. And I wanted to show the world all the, friends that I was making and just how incredible the game was.
One of the first people Nagzz ever met in vrchat was a character named Rad. She gave him a tour of the game, as well as teaching him the basics. She was the starting point for his adventures, and Rad ended up in the very first vrchat video uploaded on the channel.
And I guess everybody saw that from the first video I made to the second one, that it was actual strangers and friends meeting each other and creating these bonds, and it just kind of blew up after that.
On just his 4th upload, Nagzz had his first viral video, starring one of the most popular characters not only in Nagzz's videos, but in VRChat as a whole, and that was someone named Matt6.
No, don't.
Do it.
Oh, jeez!
Like when the first video that happened with me in it, I didn't mean to be in a video. Like I didn't even know he was recording. I was just kind of like doing the normal thing that I would usually do in VRChat to like everyone, and I was just messing around, you know. And I saw him, and I just went up to him and just did my thing with the gun.
Whoa, jeez! Come on! I just put my headset on. Holy crap!
And he was like, oh my god, wow, oh. You know, like how he always is.
Right around the start of the Nagzz explosion, VRChat as a whole was now receiving mainstream attention. This was for 2 reasons. The first was a serious situation that online news sources were covering. A player in-game had a seizure caused by a rainbow model of Wendy from the fast food chain. Instead of harassing and messing with the victim, everyone around him tried to help. This put the community of VRChat in a very positive light.
You're here.
I don't know. I think he's serious.
Oh no.
I think he's serious.
What?
Can you get the headset off? Can you get that? I don't know what to do.
Go get that checked
Hey,
out.
I think it's time for you to take a break, okay?
You've got your headset off, right? You're okay? Okay, he's okay.
The second reason was certainly the biggest, as a meme originating in the game took the entire internet by storm. It was called Ugandan Knuckles. Knuckles is a video game character who first appeared in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. However, a distorted version of it made online is what fueled this. It was inspired partly by the film Who Killed Captain Alex, a low-budget Ugandan action comedy released in 2010. Ugandan Knuckles' catchphrase, "Do you know the way?" was inspired by a similar line in the movie. This all led to worldwide attention, as the biggest channels on YouTube started making content around this trend.
You have to have Ebola to know the way.
The accent is great.
You have Ebola.
Do you know the way?
I can show you the way. You don't know the way.
With Nagzz arguably being the pioneer of VRChat, combined with the global attention of the game, people flooded to his videos, and he became the #1 fastest growing YouTuber under 100,000 subscribers on the entire platform in the month of December.
I received 100,000 subscribers on Christmas Day. That is the Lord's birthday. On Christmas Day, the chances of that happening are pretty astronomical, let alone 100,000 subscribers. So when I think to myself, he's given me this opportunity to do good, to enjoy myself in something that I love so much, but he could also take it away if I let it get to my head or I do anything and get greedy.
Shortly after this, Nagzz received enough notoriety to be featured in a Business Insider article alongside some of the biggest names in YouTube.
It was incredible. And alongside Markiplier, you know, you had Markiplier there, and then you have this guy Nagzz21. It's like, you know, what? It was definitely exciting, especially since I look up to Markiplier. I think he's an amazing content creator. I love the work he does. I know all the charity work he's done. He is, you could tell he's a genuine person. I love that. And for me to be placed next to him in an article in Business Insider was mind-blowing. On top of that, you know, my family, particularly my father, was a little skeptical of me doing this, you know, full-time. But it was pretty great when he's a business guy himself, and when he heard I was in Business Insider and got to read the article, he was pretty shocked, as was I.
One of the biggest questions surrounding YouTubers, streamers, and online content creators is, what is it really like? What does the average day entail of someone who does this for a living?
My average day as a YouTuber, there are definitely not enough hours in the day. Sometimes it'll start where I'm looking at a lot of comments. I get a lot of comments on a lot of my videos, so I'll start reading comments. Then there's the SEO portion I have to do in my videos. Then there's the video editing I have to do for these videos. On top of that, I stream almost 4 times a week, sometimes 5. So, and that's from 6 to 9, sometimes 10 o'clock. And that's in front of a live audience. So from there, after that, I have limited time into, you know, 4 or 5 in the morning from there to hop into the game of VRChat. Because when I'm streaming, I'm playing all different types of games. Now I have to go into the virtual reality world to get that content for the videos on YouTube. So that's 2 different platforms I'm doing while streaming, reading comments, video editing, on top of the SEO I have to manage, the thumbnails, the list goes on. It's a pretty busy day every day. There's a lot of people that want to be a YouTuber. They want to go do the route. They want to make videos. They want to be famous, and they want to make money. Those are the wrong reasons to do it.
People don't see this behind the scenes. Eats at you alive. Eats at me alive. Sleepless nights sometimes, just sitting there staring at the wall at 7 in the morning because I was up the whole time, and I'm just like, what do I do? What the hell do I do?
Let's go,
It'll get to you. Now, if you can't withstand that, this isn't for you. And to drop everything, to do this, is so stupid. So stupid. Finish school. Work a job, even if it's a crappy job.
It's not secure. You know, in my past job, I got a paycheck every 2 weeks that I know I was getting. I had medical benefits, things like that. When you're in this kind of, when you're self-employed and you're doing this, you don't have those things. You don't have medical benefits. You have to pay for that on your own. You don't have job security. This could all be gone at any moment.
There's many different ways to earn money off online content. The most known way is through AdSense. AdSense is a YouTube system in which you can earn money off ads playing on your video. On Twitch, the platform used for broadcasting live in front of your audience, you can earn money through donations given live on stream, or subscriptions, which is a monthly payment that gives benefits such as special chat options. Some of the largest sources of revenue for Nagzz are Twitch and Patreon. Patreon being a membership platform in which exclusive perks are distributed depending on the chosen donation amount to directly support creators on a monthly basis.
It's not, you put a video up, you kick back, you get a little bit of money, you stream here, there, playing a few video games. No, it wears on you. Playing video games every day. It sounds like a great thing, but doing anything over and over, just like if you were to eat ice cream every single day, and ice cream's amazing, you get tired of it. But if you have that love and passion like I do for it, just as you do for anything, it makes it worth it.
It's no surprise that through all of this, a community started to build around Mike, and the Nagzz community certainly takes first priority in his heart. But he didn't realize just how much of a community he had built until his first live stream.
Hey, whoa, bunch of people, wow. This is definitely a surprise. I did not think this many people would actually be here. 916 people watching, and like, donations coming in is... I just want to remember this moment with all you guys scrolling in the chat. 1,046 people watching, and these, you know, contributions and support coming in. Just remember this. Remember this, Nagzz. Just keep it up to these people.
Everything Nagzz did from this point on was based around the community. He started with charity work, a 24-hour Twitch live stream on March 2nd, 2018, where he raised $35,000 for the Susan G. Komen Foundation.
My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, and with her diagnosis, she was going through chemo and radiation. I decided to do a charity event and do it for breast cancer awareness. Now, the reason why we picked Susan G. Komen is I went to my mother and I said, hey, what foundation do you want this all to go to? You know, you're going to be completing your, you know, treatments. Like, where do you want this to go to? And she picked Susan G. Komen. She said that was the most comfortable. She was from, a lot of her friends donate there that also have breast cancer, and that was her pick. So we decided to do it. And in 24 hours, we raised $35,000, and that was a 24-hour stream. So the whole community did that together. I was the host on the stream. I brought people in to play different video games, and we did it for 24 hours. And after that was done, Susan G. Komen actually picked up, because on social media it was starting to, you know, spread, and they saw that and they were mind blown. So they actually reached out and contacted me, and they invited me and my mother to go down, and I said, well, we'll bring the check, you know, down to you guys, and they wanted to meet us. They wanted to hear my mom's story, and I thought that was wonderful. Not only were they so appreciative of what this community has done together as a group, all of us, but they wanted to actually meet not only just me, but my mother, hear her story, and they want to hear more about the community, and it was great. My mom told her story. It was the most happiest I've seen her in a long time. She was very proud of not only just me, but the entire community, and it was a day that I'll never forget, and she still talks about it now almost every day.
On October 5th, Nagzz did another charity livestream, this time for the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, and raised $28,000. Mike's content may change and evolve through time, but the core of his audience will never go away, and they will never forget the spark he created for everyone.
Thank you, guys. And without further ado, let's get into it.